Hello fans of Slapshot, welcome to the LCL League special night. I'm here all by myself because Cabo is nowhere to be found. He didn't even have an excuse to not be here. And he knew about this for like days. So like, yeah. So anyway, hello fans of Slapshot, hello Autobusak, hello everyone. This is gonna be a very nice stream. First we're gonna open with the new LCL League trailer. Oh wait, trailer, yeah, that's how you say it. I haven't actually got it set up properly, so I'm just gonna screen share. So yeah, let's just open with that. LCL League, the new LCL League trailer, basically the first one. Stars are your LC League Season 1 champions. Alright, that was the trailer. Forgot I had my microphone on. Anyway, we're gonna go back into waiting for like 2 more minutes or something. But in the new pre-match screen. So yeah, enjoy that. Alright, thank you for waiting, guys. And hello everybody who joined. Anyway, if you haven't noticed, this little logo in the bottom and also on the sides, that's the new LCL League logo. So yeah, you got that as well. Anyway, we're gonna be drawing groups tonight. It's gonna be 2 groups of 8. So yeah, tonight we have the season 2 group stage draw. Then we'll have the All-Stars and then a special surprise in the end. Anyway, we have separated it into Group L and Group C. Of course, after LC. And yeah, we might as well just get to it. And everybody left as soon as I started speaking. That's amazing. So, we'll just go over to the wheel. We can draw the groups anyway. We're gonna go first team to L, Group L, and then to C, and then L again, and then C again. So yeah, first team to be drawn into LC League Season 2 is Apocalypse. They are gonna be playing in Group L. So let's just move them over there. Yeah, I've also made all of these for the teams, so you can enjoy them. Anyway, let's go back so that we make it in time. So Apocalypse, really strong team, and led by Roxas. And then we have the next team, which is Ice Wings. I literally know nothing about this team, but whatever. They're gonna be playing in Group C. So let's just put them over there. Yeah. Ice Wings are gonna be playing in Group C. Alright. Team number 3 to be drawn and to be in the same group as Apocalypse. It looks like it's gonna be the Flying Penguins. Very strong team. I think Dry has a lot of say into who gets to play in this team or doesn't. So yeah, very great new team to be joining the LC League. Alright, next up we have a team going into Group C, so with Ice Wings, and it's gonna be the Golden Eagles, a team that has gone under the name Kazakhstan Golden Eagles last season. And it's gonna be now playing in the same group as Ice Wings. I literally play in that team, so yeah, gonna be interesting. Yeah, next team. No rave music. Oh yeah, right. Hello Rob. Anyway, next team selected is LC Polar Bears. God damn it, I went into Slapshot. So yeah, LC Polar Bears, and after this I'm gonna turn on the music, at least quietly. Yeah, it should be on. Yeah, this should be good. Oh yeah. Alright. Yeah, if I left that emoji, I made it myself. Thanks Rob. Anyway, the next team selected is Chicken Wings. And they're gonna be in the same group as Golden Eagles and Ice Wings. So yeah, Chicken Wings and Ice Wings, really similar teams. Going into Group C. Both groups are gonna have 8 teams, as we've got a perfect 16 signed up. And then I'm gonna explain the format, hopefully at some point, because I'm not sure if I have enough time. So yeah, that's the first 6 teams drawn. Now we're going back to Group L. And we're gonna be selecting LC Academy, one of the big teams. They're gonna have a lot of they basically have a new roster for this season, almost entirely from what I've seen. Cabo used to play in there last season, and they got 3rd place in the last LC League. So yeah, they're gonna be joining these other 3 teams, and then we're gonna go back to Group C. And in here we're gonna have another very strong team. It's LC Moons, the 2nd place finishers from last LC League. So yeah, really strong team right here. They're probably gonna want to reach the final again and perhaps win, as they are a very good team. Anyway, they're gonna be playing with Ice Wings, Golden Eagles and Chicken Wings so far in the group. So yeah, let's go back to Group L. We still have half the teams to draw and not that much time. And the next team drawn is Śmigło Rokočice, a wonderful Polish team led by, well, Matikor, if I recall correctly, despite the fact he doesn't play for them. But yeah, they have Polish players, including Cabo, who was supposed to be here, but somehow is not responding at all, despite the fact that he's online on Instagram. But let's ignore that. Anyway, Śmigło Rokočice are gonna be joining LC Academy. It's gonna be a nice that's gonna be a nice matchup, considering Cabo played in LC Academy, now he plays in Śmigło Rokočice. So yeah, we'll go back over to Group C for the next team. Which is gonna be Baldon team. One of the strong teams, perhaps? I don't know, they finished 5th last season. Which, considering that only there were 8 teams playing, that's fairly good, but then you consider that 3 of the teams just dropped out, so they were pretty much in last place, but they're still a very strong team. They just had an unfortunate group. And we're gonna be playing LC Moons, Chicken Wings, Golden Eagles and Ice Wings. They have a junior team in here somewhere, but that still hasn't been drawn. Anyway, let's go back over to the draw. 6 teams remain. And the next team selected, well, drawn is Baldon Team Junior. So we're gonna just straight up have the 2 Baldon teams drawn one after another, which does mean that they're gonna be playing in separate groups. And let me find them. Yep, Baldon Junior. Just gonna have to move them. So yeah, Baldon and Baldon Junior are gonna be playing in separate groups, which means that together they're gonna play literally every team in LCL League, at least once. Except themselves, of course. Next team selected Slaparoonies, Zotic's team. Everybody follow Zotic on Twitch, also use code ZoticRL in the Slap shop. He's one of our best friends and he has his team. It's technically under LC, but they don't have the LC in front of the name. But they are gonna be playing teams like Golden Eagles, Baldon, LC Moons, Chicken Wings and Ice Wings, which Group C is looking kind of strong, to be honest. So let's just send LC Stars into Group L to mix things up. So yeah, next team selected. Oh, it's gonna be Mezi Prostor, a wonderful Czech and Slovak team that has come out of the Czechoslovak Slapshot community to join LC League. They're gonna be playing teams like Apocalypse, Flying Penguins, LC Polar Bears, LC Academy, Śmigło Rokočice and Baldon Junior. And they also have the best logo out of every team. Absolutely amazing. Oh yeah, Rob was saying that group L and C, they also were last season, and that was actually my idea, and Flows was like, yeah, that's funny enough, let's do that. Anyway, 3 teams to draw, one of them is LC Stars, last season's champions, so let's see what gets drawn next. Okay, anyway, next team is Winter Wolves, which is gonna be an interesting team. They have played in the open qualifiers, that's all I know about them, and they're, I think, a Slovak team. So yeah, gonna be interesting seeing how they play out. They also got the best player name out of everyone, as their midfielder is called, hold on, let me find it. Oh yeah, their midfielder is named CCM Ripcord Trigger 9. Just shout out to him, absolutely amazing name. Anyway, they're gonna be playing teams like Baldon, LC Moons or Golden Eagles. Anyway, last 2 teams to draw. Which of these teams is going into Group L? It's gonna be LC Polar Bears Juniors, which means that both the LC Polar Bears teams are gonna be playing in Group L. Wait, hold on. Group draw. Yeah. LC Polar Bears Juniors. Just gonna place them there. They're gonna be playing against LC Polar Bears in the group stage, which is gonna be interesting. That means that all of the teams in Group L are gonna have to play against an LC Polar Bear team twice. Anyway, back to the draw. We have one final team, and coincidentally it's the last season's champions, LC Stars, an absolute strong team that, because LC League actually doesn't have any restrictions on how many players you can have per team, which we try to keep it at 6 because that's usual, but some teams got a little bit more, and by little bit more I mean that LC Stars have 12 players registered. Absolutely insane. Oh yeah, Chicken Wings also have 12 players registered. So that's gonna be interesting. Anyway, they're gonna be in the same group as LC Moons, the finalists, which is gonna make things very interesting. Also in the same group as Baldon, which pretty much, out of the 5 teams that have, well, played last season's LC League, well, actually played, like, then 4 of them are gonna be in Group C, only LC Academy is gonna be in Group L. Anyway, to explain the format, I forgot to make a format thing, like a picture or something. Anyway, to explain the format, out of each group, 5 teams are gonna make the playoffs, with the 4th and 5th team playing a wildcard match against themselves. Like, the 4th and 5th from the same group are gonna be playing against themselves in the first round of playoffs, and the top 3 teams go automatically to the quarterfinals. That is the format. We're gonna make a picture, like an image or something, whatever. Anyway, that's gonna be it from the group stage draw. This is the result. I'm just gonna post it on LC headquarters. So enjoy that for a while. We're gonna have the All-Stars match coming literally right now with the draw. So wait, no, I'm on USL. So I'm just gonna go and post it. I cannot post in the LC League announcements channel. Alright, I'm just gonna post it in chat. Okay, now we have to really quickly go over to the All-Star draw. So I might as well just set it up. Wait. Wait. Well. Okay. Yeah, that's good enough. So yeah, these are the group draw results. Oh my god, I'm gonna go crazy over these things on the phone. Anyway, now we're going over to the All-Stars. I still haven't like said the names, but whatever. We have LCL All-Stars Blue against LCL All-Stars Pink. Let's see what the rosters are by doing the draw again. All-Stars. Yeah. So these are the All-Stars players. We're gonna have 6 on each team. And the first one selected is Barak, who's gonna be playing in the blue team. So yeah, just gonna go over back. It's gonna be Barak. Really great player. Anyway. Oh yeah, sign-ups for LC League ended yesterday. Anyway, Spect is gonna be selected for the pink team. Wait, no, that's the wrong. Spect. Next, we have a blue team. Anyway, now I have time. I'll explain the. Anyway, fly circle for the blue team. Anyway, I will explain how the All-Stars game is gonna work. It's gonna be a best of 2 series. Best of 2 series, and if each team wins one game, then it's gonna go to a shootout. That's what Flows said. Each team wins one game, then it's going to a shootout. So yeah. Anyway, let's go back to the draw. Now we're drawing for the pink team of All-Stars. And we're gonna have Dino Santian. which means that the 2 Golden Eagles players that are in here are gonna be playing on the same team. Spect and Dino Santian. Anyway, we don't have much time. We have only like 6 minutes before the game is supposed to begin. Anyway, up against this awesome duo is gonna be Grolski. Damn, it's all LC Stars players, if I recall correctly, on the blue team. Alright. Next, joining the awesome Golden Eagles duo is gonna be Apollo, or otherwise known as Niklas. So, Apollo played for LC Academy, still plays for it now, is the GM of them. Very nice player. How are there only 5 players left? Did I miscount? Like whatever. Anyway, Flows is gonna go in the blue team. Really strong team so far. Next player selected is Jay. Awesome player for LC Moons. Gonna be trying to help the. Wait, you didn't see it. Fuck. Whatever. Jay is in pink. Yeah, you can see here the results. Anyway, last 3 players. Oh yeah, Nair, thanks for subbing. I forgot about it. I have so much stuff to do. Absolutely amazing, dude. Anyway, next selected is Monster, otherwise known as Monsterko. And considering the pink team is pretty much screwed, I'm just gonna give the remaining players to the pink team. So yeah, we won't be needing this or this. So yeah, Nick and Sutra is gonna go in the pink team to make it more balanced. Now I'm not supposed to support any team. I like them both equal, but I have two of my teammates in the pink team, so I'm probably gonna support them a bit more. Alright. This is the draw result. Oh wait, I'm missing someone? Wait. I'm apparently missing Tifa Mio, but he doesn't. He's not on the All-Stars. He's not on All-Stars player, so whatever. So I'm just gonna give out the roles to these guys. On the server. No, wait, I definitely forgot someone, what? No, they were supposed to be excluded. Well, anyway. Excluded. Somehow they didn't save it. Such a scandal. And close this into. Alright. So yeah, these are the teams for the All-Stars. I'm just gonna cut the music because I need to focus. There's a lot of stuff for me to do. Anyway, if you're an All-Stars player, join the voice channel. It's probably gonna begin a couple of minutes late because Flo's kinda has a challenger match at the moment, I think. Yeah, he's winning 6-2. Wait, no, they just reset it. What? Did it end? I think Flo's won 6-2. Anyway, I'm gonna create a lobby. So if you're an All-Stars player, I'll just send the lobby over. And you can join. Blue is gonna be in away and pink is gonna be in home. And hopefully this goes without any problems. Please. Everyone wants me to stream the challenger game, but I don't have the password, alright? And it probably just ended. I have no idea what Flows is doing. Flows, how are you doing? Hopefully they're finishing. Anyway, out of the All-Stars teams, we just need 4 players from each team to actually join. So that's why I made the voice calls for them. Anyway, new scoreboard, get ready. Boom. Amazing. Everything is set up properly. And we're waiting for the blue team to join. So we're gonna be now waiting. Oh my god, I think they're playing another game. What is this? Flows was supposed to be finished by now. What happened? Well, I guess we're waiting for another 15 minutes, but that doesn't matter because the All-Stars players are gonna be going in at about the same rate. None of the blue team players have joined, which is surprising. Perhaps they didn't even find the lobby name, which I sent to them. Anyway, Roski is here, the first one out of them. Anyway, I would advise, if you are actually going to play All Stars, to join that voice channel. Yeah, you're oh, they're finishing second game. Yeah. I have no idea how that game is going on. Anyway, I don't can't really cast it. They're telling me to stream Challenger, but I don't have the password, so like so like it's I can't join it. Like that's the thing. How do you decide who plays for the All-Stars? Just decide that someone is gonna play. That's why you have the voice calls for it. So that... Autobusag, I'm not gonna give you the password. I have to say that because he keeps spamming me. Unbelievable. Yeah, I'm not gonna give you... Nuh-uh. I can't be giving out passwords. So let's just go over back to what the rosters are. Looking fairly good. There's gonna be a surprise at the end for the winning team. Anyway, we're still waiting for the start, which means that the challenger game is still finishing somehow. It's 2 goals each. I can see the score. I cannot join the lobby. This is pain. Monsterko joins. Amazing. Jay is here, but he's on the pink team, so they still don't have. Blue doesn't have enough players. Anyway. So it's gonna be a best of 2 match. And we're still waiting for one player. Who has not joined? Let's go back to the rosters. We're waiting for Flows, Fly, and Barak. They're all in the challenger game. Oh my god. I'm sorry this gets delayed a lot, but like they're playing challenger, and Flows is losing now. Like they're probably gonna finish it. I saw a message that they said they were finishing the challenger game, and I know exactly that they were in period 1 of the second game, because like, how do you delay a challenger game that much that it just, they were supposed to finish 10 minutes ago. It's insane. Anyway, Jay is gonna be spectating, it seems like. Looks like they have one more period. Which, like, why? They're gonna be done in about 5 minutes. Like, how are we delaying this so much? So I have to talk for another 5 minutes to keep the audience actually watching. Or instead, I could do the absolute power move and just put on the pre-match screen, said, hey, I'm gonna be gone for the next 3.5 minutes, and yeah, see you then. It's just gonna display the group stages for now because Zotic wanted to see. Alright, seems like Zotic saw it. Now I'm gonna display the All-Stars roster so that you guys don't forget that pink team is stacked with players, and so is blue team. Layout of the tournament, oh yeah. Forgot to say, top 5 teams go to the playoffs with the 4th and 5th team playing each other like the same group teams in the wildcard round, and the first 3 just go into quarterfinals. And everybody plays everyone in the group. And I'm gonna go back to the pre-match screen. Gonna be back in about 1.5 minutes. Looks like the timer now. So yeah, we're gonna go back in. This one. Right. We're still waiting for that game to end. Flows appears to be losing this one actually, so it's gonna be probably a 2-point split with each of the teams getting 2 points. I can't. If anybody still wants me to stream the Challenger game, I literally cannot because I don't have the password, nobody sent it. And it's gonna be end anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, Flows is losing hard by like 4 goals. And from what I know, they're probably in the final minute. So it's like, yeah. But I cannot believe that Flows said that, oh yeah, you will have to wait for like maybe 5 minutes. We're waiting for 16 already. Like, how do you delay a game that much to screw up the stream? It seems like they finally finished the game. So we're waiting for them to actually join the lobby now, because I don't know. They finished their game and now they have to join the lobby, and that's gonna be another problem. That's gonna take another 15 minutes. At this point, we could just do best of one. Flows, respond on Discord, please. Alright, yeah. So yeah. Only waiting for X-Coast to, you know. Oh yeah, if you're in the All-Stars, like in the game, make sure to join your voice chat that you have in the All-Stars server. Anyway, X-Coast is ready. We're going in. LCL League All-Stars game finally beginning. And we have Monsterko, Barak, Flows and X-Coast on the blue team starting out. And then we have Jay, Apollo, wait no, that's Niklas, whatever, Apollo, yeah, Dino-san and Spect on the pink team. Absolutely amazing game to see. And it's gonna be only a best of one. It was planned to be best of two, but somebody needed to have a match in Challenger for whatever reason, but we don't care. Jay, long shot! Ooh. Great attempt right there of the start. I mean, there's been only like 30 seconds. So yeah. Of course, chat, get some hype in for Team Pink and Team Blue. Absolutely amazing teams that we have made. Anyway, the winner is gonna get a surprise in the end. Now it's X-Coast on the back. Great passing play right there, and Flows does not finish it off properly. Jay just dumping it away. Barak, long pass to Monsterko, open net pretty much, shoots, gets saved by Spect. Monsterko passes to Barak, wonderful save by Apollo. Now flows. Over to Barak. To Monsterko. Now it's Barak again. Apollo steals it away, passes to Jay, who does not handle it properly, so now blue team is gonna get the puck. Yeah, so we have that. Barak over to X Coast. Back to Barak. Over to Monsterko. Shoots, hits the post. Very close shot right there. Almost could have been one goal up already. So yeah. Now of course this is under LC League rules, so there is no mercy rule in case that situation would happen, but it's the All-Stars game, like it shouldn't. Right? Because these are the best players from the league. Now of course, if you recall correctly, there is gonna be a surprise for the winners at the end of this. So get ready for anything. Oh, great long shot by Apollo! Hits the post and into the net. And it's gonna be a quick lead. Well, not really quick, but it's gonna be a lead for the pink team. I mean, my whole thing is lagging, I don't know why. There's probably something that is lagging everything. But it's probably OBS, to be honest. Anyway, Spect on the puck. Try to pass to Jay, gets cut off by Flows. Now it's Apollo again. Great attempt. Now I'm fairly certain that that is actually Apollo playing as the use code dry. So yeah, we're just gonna be calling Apollo as he is. Oh, great long shot that bounces, and the goalkeeper had no chance to stop it. So yeah, wonderful deflection right there, and Team Blue evens out the scoring. Extremely unlucky right now for the pink team. And it's Apollo on the puck again. Oh, now Flo steals it away. Oh, wonderful save by Spect right there. Absolutely amazing. That's why I have him on my team. Barak. Anyway, if you remember, Cabo is not here. I have no idea where he is. He was supposed to be here. Absolutely failed at that. He's probably in the void. Flows over to Monsterko. Now Barak takes it away. Don't pass to X-Coast. Exo doesn't finish properly. And yeah, that sucks. Now it's Apollo, passes to Jay. Over to Spect. And that's gonna end out the first period. So far, LC League All-Stars Blue, LC League All-Stars Pink. 1-1 after the first period. Looks like some substitution going on. Alright. And period number 2 can begin. It's gonna be Fly and Sutra coming in. And Nick. So we have that. So far a wonderful game. Now Flows. Now of course don't forget about the special surprise for the winners at the end. It's gonna be the craziest thing you've seen on this Twitch channel. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. Oh, and Flows, what a shot. What a goal! Blue team now leads 2-1. Amazing shot right there, and Fly seems to have left. No, Fly is back. Now X-Ghost is in here. This is the all-star game, like, this has pretty much like no competition it's under. So it doesn't matter. As they have not like touched the puck or something. Anyway, Fly is now back. Monsterco tried to push it in. Great stop by Apollo and Spect. Now Apollo tries to get it in Sutragas! And the game is even 2 goals each. Flows did not stop that one. And this is a way closer game than I have expected, to be honest. I mean, literally after the first 2 rounds of draws I was like, bro, what is this? It's a joke. But yeah, apparently the pink team can play thanks to players like Apollo and Sutra and Nick and whatever else they got, like Spectinus and also amazing players. They're very underrated, to be honest. And oh, now Sutra gets a chance! Misses the net. Very close right there. Almost could have been up. Now it's Nick. Can we get some hype in the chat for Team Blue and Team Pink? I know you guys can do it, there's like 20 of you. Why is only one guy in chat? That doesn't make sense. Anyway, Flows is on the puck. Monsterco does not get the pass over to Fly properly. Now it's Sutra again. Oh yeah. Dino-san, man, I like that. I like that a lot. I think all the fans are here for Team Pink. Which is crazy to think about. So yeah, I could. Oh, that was very close. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the settings real quick to actually turn up the volume. So yeah. Dino-san going absolutely insane in the Twitch chat. So yeah. Now Monsterco open that misses! And now Sutra has it! Oh my god! Oh my god, what just happened? What? Absolutely amazing save by the post, and Monsterco just messed up right there hitting the post, and Sutra just utilized that, and now the pink team is up by 1 goal. Yeah, Golden Eagles is surprising.
What? Yeah, tell me when we're up. Right, a little bit late onto the screen, but we're here. First period, a match between LC Shadows and LC Galaxy. Currently, we see LC Shadows. I mean, attacking. Wojtik now has a very good position to shoot, though forfeits it to his teammates who were not able to send it in onto the net. Now see Hypers trying to send it up, finds Clorved, though Floyer finds the puck as well, managing to block the pass, sending it up to Wojtik, though Wojtik not able to dash into the puck. Sinks finds himself on the pack, passing it to the side to Floyer, though he has to evade some opponents over here. Try to send into the danger zone and almost the goal, though Kostik there with the interesting bump out for the puck. Nixu going for a shot of Wojtik there, stopping it with his body. CSGO forcing it, being forced to send it back to his own half. The LC Shadows now on the attack. Wojtik sends it in, though. Hits the backboard of the away team. Fleur now in the position, though it doesn't convert into a goal. Though his team already 2 goals up. So it's not that big of a mistake for the team. The Fleur goes for another chance. Barely skims the net. Klorf with the puck behind his net, trying to find a teammate. He does find one, the Wojtik positioning himself in the way of the shot. Now finding himself on the puck, trying to pass it in the center. Though the defense taking care of that one. Kostik trying to send it up to Wojtik, though Klorf well positioned. Wojtik on the puck now, taking it around. Though Hyper stopping him dead in his tracks. Kostik to Floyer, though Floyer having some issues with handling the puck. So it is forfeited to the enemy. CSGO now in a very good position to pass into the center. He does manage to, though it's a little bit too slow for his teammates' liking. Who tries to send in one anyway, though he sends it wide. Last minute of the period remaining. Kostik trying to make something out of it, though he's not able to make the most out of it as the enemies have taken the possession, or at least are very close to, as they're putting up a lot of pressure right now. The Lawyer trying to maybe get his team out of this precarious situation. Does manage to dump it on to the other side. 30 seconds remaining. LC Galaxy maybe trying to break out of their own half right now. Nixu having a very good shot at it, and he does. Sending it up to CSGO, though CSGO doesn't hand the puck too well. And it's back to Nixu. Sending it off to Hyper. Hyper off the wall. The Clorf not ready for this super quick pass, as it skims by him on the side of the wall. And LC Shadows dumping it for the end of the period. Hyper just closing it off with a safe puck on the wall. Now we ready for Nixu. We wait for Nixu to ready up, and we're gonna be off to the second period. Our CSGO ends, and never mind, Nixu and Kostik on the face-off. I see Shadows coming up on top with Kostik handling the puck, trying to get his team into an opening chance. Though LC Galaxy are not gonna give that opportunity for him to him for free. Wojtik being forced to send the puck back to his own half, trying to send it up to Nixu, blocking with his stick, and now Kolorov on the puck, passing it to Nixu in the corner, trying to pass into center, though does not find the correct teammate. He sends it in from the corner and hits the top pin at 69 kilometers an hour. Nice. Things caught completely off guard by this shot. Galaxy climbing up one goal from the deficit with plenty of time. Wojcik instantly resets the deficit for LC Galaxy with a surprising shot. Oh my god. A Hyper also got off guard, just like his counterpart on the other side. Score 1-3. LC Shadows leading it currently. Barely a minute in, and already plethora of action over here. Let's hope the game continues up this way. Nixu intercepting a very nice pass by Wojcik over here, though not able to retain the possession for too long. They might have the chance to do it right now. Yes, they do. Kolorov now picking up the puck, passing it back to his goalie. Though hits Wojcik in the head, though Floyer not ready to send it in. He does try to get a second chance to Kolorov, stepping in for his goalie, saving that one perfectly. The Wojcik now finds himself on the puck, running into Kolorov, who is on the puck once more, trying to dribble around, pass to his teammate. Off the wall, though Kostig is the one who finds the puck over there. Hyper clearing it back to his backboard. Wojcik maybe trying to go for a wraparounds, though the defense does not allow it to. Nixu with a very good chance, those things. Not breaking a sweat with that save. As it is shot straight at him. Now Wojcik, though, with a very good chance, he sends it in, though Hyper also saving it. Nixu now trying to get the puck from the opposition. The Kostic is gonna try to send it up, and Wojcik now with a very good chance, and he converts it, assisted by Kostic. Wojcik over here capitalizing on the two mistakes of the defender and goalie of LC Galaxy, slotting in a very much free goal, putting his team into a bigger advantage than they were before. Thinks now, passing it aside to Kosti, who goes for a shot, though Kolorov redirects it off target. Kostic now goes for a shot through the opening, though only finds the post. And Nixu may be having a very good chance at a shot, though no. LC Shadows denying him that, though maybe right now he sends it wide. And that could have been the goal to start the comeback, though unsuccessfully. Shoots it out. Though maybe the stump. CSGO. Nixu now. Redirected by Wojcik. Kostic now off the wall, though Floyer dashing in the opposite direction than his teammate would desire. Now Kolorov with a chip, though LC Shadows instantly slot in to contest that pass. As we are left with 1.5 minutes of action in this period, and LC Shadows comfortably leading 1-4. Wojcik sending it up to Floyer, who finds himself behind the LC Galaxy net, going for a center pass. Though the LC Galaxy defense too dense. The Wojcik now with a very, very good chance, he sends it in, but he goes off target wide. Floyer hitting Wojcik in the head. Wojcik trying to dribble around Nixu, though Nixu stands his ground well. 1 minute remaining in this period. Kostic maybe to trying to start an action, though Nixu stopping him. CSGO center pass, though Kostic intercepts it well. Nixu maybe trying to do something, hitting it off of Wojcik, which could have put him into a good position. Though Wojcik now finds himself on the puck himself. Doesn't really capitalize on it, though, since Kolorov is there to make his job very, very difficult, and he is successful as his team found itself on possession, though Wojcik sending in, though Hyper positioned well, though a little bit of a mishap over here, sending it on his own net. Though no own goals conceded here, and Nix, who find himself with a very good chance, he misses it. Unfortunately for his team. 10 seconds remaining, and I don't think we're gonna see any goals right now. Or maybe Nixu. Or CSGO trying to send a last second shot in, trying to redirect it off of Nixu, though Nixu's header only finds the defense of LC Shadows. And that's the end of period 2. Oh, nice. We have a replay available of the best shot of last period, so we're gonna have a quick look at that while we wait for the players to ready up. Going into the next period, passing it to Nixu in the corner, trying to pass in the center, though does not find the correct team, and he sends it in from the corner and hits the top pin at 69 kilometers an hour. Nice. Things caught complete. Okay, we're back. All players readied up, so we're ready to head into the final period. Seeing if LC Galaxy can come back from this. Do we see a change of the roster? Raycon and Ardimu now on the rink. Kostik joining in late, I presume due to loading issues. Raycon on the puck now, passing it to Hyper. Hyper having some issues, bumping himself off the wall. Lawyer now maybe having a shot on Wojcik himself right now. LC Galaxy to defended that one well. So no shot for LC Shadows. Ardimu being bumped by Wojcik. Wojcik maybe trying to find an opening for a shot, though he's not successful in that. And they're set back to square one. Ardimu now trying to send it into the center. Being blocked by Kostik though. Speaking of Kostik, now on the puck. Passing it to Fleury, though Fleury not positioned well with a stick. Unfortunately unable to receive the pass. Those sinks, sending it off the wall to Kostik. Kostik passing it up to Fleury, who doesn't get the puck. Kostik having to save a shot over here from LC Shadows on Nixu. Sending it to Ardimu's head. Going for another cheeky shot, though only hits the side of the netting over here with this one. Wojcik now finding himself on the puck, dribbling it up the field. In an angle to set it into the center, Raycon with a very good deflection off. No, Floyer with a dangerous shot, barely missing it. Kostik with another center pass, so nobody there to finish it. Wojcik with a very good dump into the center, into the side, my apologies. Ooh, that could have been very dangerous, though. LC Shadows score now off of that redirection. Very well played. LC Shadows making their lead even more dominant with this one. Wojcik trying to make it even more dominant with the Shadow. And it's very off target. Ardimu now behind. Passing to Raycon. Raycon going for a chip shot. Doesn't go in the desired direction. Kostik now picking up his chip shot. Going for a shot of his own, though Hyper. A light work for him, not having to move to save this one. To Ardimu with a very good open net, though he misses that. Maybe Nixu is gonna find the shot. He doesn't find that either, though. Sinks, passes it to Nixu. Having some issues with the puck glitching through his stick. Ardimu now, passing it to Raycon, though he's not positioned well for the tap-in. And LC Galaxy back to square one with Hyper. Nixu dumping it up. Kostik being the one to find it. A lot of LC Shadows players over here trying to contest Ardimu for the puck, though Ardimu being the one who wins this contest at the end. Will he be able to finish the play? No. LC Shadows collectively sending it out to Hyper on the other side of the playing field. Hyper off to wall to Nixu, those things. He's gonna find his teammate Fleur up the field, who dashes away. hitting them with that blocky shuffle, as I mentioned yesterday, or puck phobia, your pick. Ladies and gentlemen in the audience, and with Sings with a shot, though Nixu well prepared to stop that one. Lawyer pushing it up the wall, though only finding Nixu ready for this exact pass to happen. Raycon with a breakout. Maybe he's gonna be able to have a shot on the net. On the net, he does, though a little bit too wide. See Galaxy with a 1 minute remaining to score any goals. LC Shadows basically just kicking their legs up and relaxing with a 4-goal lead. Nixu may be having a shot wide once more from his team. Ardimo maybe sinks, and Wojcik with the amazing saves and blocks. Wojcik with a shot and sends in another one, weaving the net once more for the 5th time this match. What a goal. Score now 1-6, and LC Galaxy pretty much losing it already. Though they can have at least some chances in these last 30 seconds to at least send in maybe 1 or 2 goals if they're lucky. We'll see what Ardimo will cook up over here behind his own net, dribbling around Sinks. Floyer though being a nuisance to him, sending him back. Ardimo being forced to send it to Hyper, though Hyper having issues of his own with Kosti. We got 10 seconds remaining. Wojcik on the puck once more, going for a shot, doesn't find the opening as he hits Raycon. Wojcik having to clear it with a stick, and that is it. LC Shadows are winning this duel. 1-6 with a comfortable lead. Well played from them. Coming up is gonna be a scrim between Golfers and Golden Eagles, so please stay tuned in. It's not the end of the matches here, though this is gonna be the end for me, as I will have to go play the said upcoming match. Though I hope you enjoy, and like I said, please stay tuned in.
Would you be fine if I leave by the time the sun is out? I do not need a better show, I will be fine. Just let me go. Trace the cracks on the floor tonight. Neon shadows dance in the broken light. A heart beats loud, but it's out of sync. Lost in the rhythm, I can't quite dream. The air is heavy, it pulls me in. Pull me in that twisted maze. Shadow glow, falling deeper. I don't know. Glow, shadow glow. Pull me under, don't let go. A mirror screams, but it's not my face. Reflections twist in a fevered haze. The crowd is asleep, but I'm still alone. Chasing whispers I'm never on. Yeah, it's heavy, it pulls me in. Pull me in that twisted maze. Glow, shadow glow, falling deeper. I don't know. Glow, shadow glow. Pull me under, don't let go. Shadow glow, falling deeper. I don't know. Glow, shadow glow. Pull me under, don't let go. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely.
Alright, we're back with the Crash Out Eagles golfers matchup over here. We're 30 seconds into the period.
I was back.
Oh wait, my apologies. I'm apparently in the incorrect lobby, so give me a second.
Hey, I'll be joining you here. So-
What's the lobby, if I could ask?
Oh, you don't even have to scrim and password. Wait, let me send it. We're actually being live streamed.
Mm-hmm.
Is screen by Danny.
Yeah, okay.
So far, we have seen 2 goals from side of the golfers, and they're not looking like they want to stop as of right now.
That is correct. Crash Out trying out their new roster with Zippy, Kiesler, Blank, and Main stepping in from the main team. On the golfer side, we can see Diogo, Danny, Swatsky, and Kingis.
Yeah, one of our fellow casters in the game right now. Always love to see that. Now Main on the back. The new main team player for the Golden Eagles. He has made it in after a couple of weeks of decisions from the GMs.
Now we can see a very surprising decision over here. Plank playing the role of poacher, I assume, over here, giving the Golfers defense a little bit of a headache with this pressuring, though not good enough to stop the attack.
I mean, when you really look at it, it's a fairly simple decision for the Crash Eagles, as all of their other members are. Oh, Svaki now, wonderful goal. Are very defensive-minded. I'm not sure about Kiesler though, but Main and Zippy are both defender and goalkeeper, so Plank just decided to step in and go for that poacher spot.
Mm-hmm.
It is definitely not that far-fetched of an idea. As I would assume the Plank, player like the Plank would like supporting the offense a lot more.
Now Swatsky with an open net, capitalizing on the opportunity with
Made a very bad mistake, just crashing the puck into Svaki, and Svaki took advantage of that and makes it 5-0. We are still in the first period, 1 minute left.
yeah, Golfers with a Plank closes in the gap with an absolute screamer. Oh my god!
Anybody from the Golfers defense expected a shot that early after the face-off, meaning they were unprepared, and Crash Out Eagles now securing their first goal off the scrim.
Oh. Approximately 40 seconds until the first period closes out. Crash Out on the puck right now to Savatsky, having a little bit of an appetite for for possession, sending in a very close shot. Doesn't connect though. King is trying something.
Main now fighting with Kingis in center field. I think it's a ring. In the center zone, but he gets it forward as now Zippy has to make the save there. Kingis once again tries to push it in for a crash potentially. That's gonna get averted by Zippy as well.
That is gonna be it for the first period. Golfers with the 4-goal lead. Though Crash Out not leaving this one completely dry, as they have sent an absolutely amazing goal, courtesy of Plank.
Plank is keeping this game interesting. As there is simply no other way that a Crash Out have shown themselves this period, except that one goal. But their defense seems to be quite strong, although the amount of shots they're taking in the period is way too high as of this moment.
King is passing it to Swatsky behind the net, trying to pass into center to Plank with the clear.
Full attack from the
Danny.
Golfers there.
Danny
Now
with
Danny
a
in
little bit of puck phobia.
puck, but he gets it off to Svaki and the plank, making sure it stays out of their defensive zone. But not for long, as Kingis brings it in.
Trying to find maybe an opening for a shot or a pass. Eventually finds one, though doesn't make any meaningful progress with a shot. May now driving it up the field, passing it to Kiesler. Having some issues with Kingis over here on the side wall. Domain ready to pick up the scraps of that battle.
Very unfortunate attack from the Gophers, as both the attackers in the center zone managed to bump into each other, which unfortunately left the attack without a goal. But they're trying again.
Kiesler with a block over here, pressuring Kingis.
So far, Gophers with 14 shots on target, which is definitely not a small amount. And that number just keeps on climbing, and Grashad Eagles apparently cannot do much about it. They have only one shot on goal, but that does mean that they have a 100% shooting rate.
Kiesler with a clear into the corner, though King is not gonna leave that behind. Shooting in, a top in from the off angle over here. ZP completely got off guard with that one.
Wonderful find from Kingis, as he managed to get the puck into the net, even with the harsh angle. But now on the other side we have Danny and Diogo passing to each other. Now Danny makes a long dump that will go to Zippy, but yeah, Gophers are expecting a mistake from Grashad Eagles, and now it seems to be Kiesler, the one that made the mistake. And Gophers now pick up the puck once again, but now Danny has a bit of a problem with Blank. That problem eventually shifts to Kingis, but the puck gets cleared to Diogo.
Going for a shot Domain with the block over there. Though Savatsky's gonna continue on with the pressure. Now shifted over to Diago, send it in. Though Kiesler there with the block, trying to clear it out for his team. Though there's a little bit of a mix of players in there, so it's very hard for him to do so. Oh my God, Zippy with a very close own goal almost. Zippy now having to play this one. Yeah, Zippy having to act there, dumping it behind.
And the plank gets dumped again. Now we have Danny and the plank once again very close to each other. Oh, that would have been an amazing shooting position from Kiesler. Unfortunately, she doesn't take the opportunity there, as she misses the puck. Now
Applying with the pressure. Passing it to Kiesler, though Kiesler being bumped by Kingis, who manages to send it to Savatsky Domain, ready to step in, dumping it out.
Blank apparently was keeping notes on what the Golden Eagles did wrong against Laparunis, as he now applies pressure perfectly in the attack.
Kingis trying to send it through, though goes wide.
Yeah, that pressure from Blank has created many chances for Grashad Eagles to score. Only one of them went through so far, but there might be more coming very soon.
Diogo dribbling around, trying to find an opening, though Zippy sliding in, saving that one perfectly, though Kiesler now on the puck. Unfortunately does not manage to get a shooting chance, though the pressure is still on with Grashad Eagles trying to find something.
Now Danny was shot, but the Gophers keep position in the attack. That was a great attempted pass. Now it's gonna be Danny who's gonna almost bump into the plank, but you can see he's scared of the plank now. Danny won't even come close, as he just dumps the puck away. And that is the end of period number 2, as we could see at the end of the period, despite losing by 5 goals, the plank has managed to create fear in the opposing goalie. I don't know English. Anyway.
See Florence stepping in for the blank, who benched himself over here.
That is an
No.
interesting decision.
Well, never mind. Cabo stepping in for Kiesler, who left the lobby and rejoined now. Though on the opposite side, Golfers not making a single change to their roster, so they will be entering with the same lineup.
I'm not sure if they even have a decision to make here.
That is, yeah. Is good observation.
I mean, they could always call in the flows man, who's on the bench, but that doesn't seem to be happening. Now Svaki bringing out an outfit that reminds me of one player. I think it was Alpi, who used to look like that. Does Alpi still play?
I'm not sure. Never didn't hear anything from or about him in a bit.
That guy's a legend.
Okay. Now at this point, it's very hard to call this team crash out, as there are currently 3 main team players on the field. Zippy being the only crash out player over here, taking care of net. And speaking of Zippy, he scores in. He scores it into the net, through the entire field. Cabo there putting up some pressure to, I think King is bumping him.
And we have witnessed a wonderful goalie goal from the side of the Eagles. And Zippy has signed ownership of that. But now he seems to have moved quite a bit up, only to return back to his position. Now then you can see he's not afraid of Cabo, he just moves around. The plank was really the piece that was creating fear in Danny's mind. And now Cabo has to build up respect again from point zero. Oh, and now an
With a
unfortunate...
long goal over here.
And that's Zippy's second goal within a minute, as he puts one in his own net. Diogo over to Danny. Now Florence creating the pressure. Great block, and Danny now has to send it back to Diogo. There's nobody pressuring Diogo as of right now, and he had enough time to make the pass.
Yeah,
So
the defense not really being as dense as we could see in the previous periods.
Yeah, it's a clear distinction between how the Golden Eagles players play and how the Crash Out Eagles players play.
Well, Florence now trying to get it off of Diogo, though he's not gonna give it up for free, passing up to Swatsky. Swatsky trying to find somebody in the center, though Cabo bumping everybody away, not letting anybody close. So King is now with a very close chance of dribbling it through everybody, sending it in, making the score 2-8 in favor of the Golfers.
King, his wonderful goal here, he destroyed the entire defense with a couple of moves and got paid for it. That was a wonderful individual action from the side of the Golfers.
Half of the period gone. Danny going for a shot, barely wide. See, Golfers trying to build up an attack once more. Though Cabo making that a little bit harder for the Golfers team. Now Florence with a chance. Danny well positioned, saving it without having to move.
It always creates an amazement in my mind whenever I see Florence shoot from a very good position. As a defender, I mean, not right now, but often enough.
Cabo now fumbling the very good chance leaving the rink. Instantly, Swatsky sending it in.
Swaki punishes that. Cabo has unfortunately managed to completely become merciful on their opponents, to put it lightly. And now on the back, moving forward, passing to Florence, but King is cuts the pass, and now Svaki could immediately attack on the other side. Now Florence.
It's pressuring Danny over here. Though Danny still finds Swatsky passing it to Diago. The Cabo there, stopping him dead in his tracks, so he's not able to find a shooting opportunity. And it's back to the golfers who go in for a shot via Swatsky, though he sends it into the post, unfortunate for his team. Lawrence into the side to Main, off the wall to Cabo, though King is there stopping it, driving it up the field, maybe going for another shot, oh no, Zippy having to step in and step around AFK Florence over here, 60 seconds left. Diago trying to find Swatsky, almost finding him, though Swatsky not ready, not well positioned with his stick. Zippy having to dribble and pass it back to Main.
So we had gotten information as of why Florence was AFK in that moment. He just did it again. Yeah, alright. That's
Lawrence throwing the game for his team over here.
I mean, that's just par for the course from Florence in scrims, as he has done that on multiple occasions already.
Now Zippy having to defend, though less than ideal. The puck still having to be dumped out. Florence now on it.
Ooh, now a last second post hit, but Florence's decisions are slightly more acceptable if you see the scoreline. But I definitely do remember him throwing the game away in definitely winnable situation.
I mean, in my opinion, it doesn't matter what the score is. All players should be, I guess, focusing on their performance all the time.
That is true. During a scrim, you really want to focus on actually playing, and really nothing else. Maybe team strategy, but that's about as far as it goes. Now we'll see David entering the rink together with the plank. We'll see how this combination of players will change things up. And the plank not readying up until Florence leaves the team. I mean, the away team right now. But deciding to bite the bullet, I guess, as we enter game number 2 between these two teams.
Florence on the puck, going for an early shot. King is there, stopping it with his body, dribbling around his own net. Danny with a bump on Florence, giving him some breathing room. Some 1-2s between the defender and the goalie.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
So I've got inside information that Spect is calling in for a sub in for the next period.
That is correct. Unconfirmed source in the studio, let us know.
Unconfirmed source, the Discord pings in the corner of my screen are the source.
Now Danny outfield, over here trying to cook something up, passing into the center. Though the Eagles not letting that go any further than just a chance. Swatsky to Danny. Danny not entirely prepared for the pass, leaving Plank to clear it out.
Position this period. As we notice, he's no longer keeping the net.
Yeah, Danny out of his natural habitat, presumably leaving that job to Diago.
That is true. Despite leaving his natural habitat, he still stays very close to the goal, despite it being the opposition's goal. Now Swaki fights the puck off of Zippy and makes the pass over to Kingis, but Florence, wonderful showcase of defensive action.
Blank on the puck right now, trying to send something up though. with not enough force. Puck barely leaves the vicinity of him, leaving the puck to golfers, who might find something over here, though the Eagles are not gonna let them do that for free. Now Zippy on the puck, being pressured by Danny.
Yogo currently on the puck, trying to find a pass. Eventually does so over to Swaki, but Florence sends it back. So now Diogo has to go back from the first point of restarting a counter-attack. Or any attack at all.
You see Savansky on the puck right now, trying to drill it, passing it to Danny to Zippy with a stick save over here. Not the end of Danny, as he is able to pass it back to Savansky on the wall. Savansky going for a shot, hitting the side of the netting over here. Danny off to Savansky again.
Want to save, despite the amount of shots already being 3-0 for Team Gophers. We are yet to see a goal, meaning this game could still end either way, although the Gophers have a massive advantage in terms of shots on target. Diogo on the puck, starting the attack, passing to Kingis. Now trying to pass to Swaki, but Swaki couldn't find the pass. Oh, now Kingis, an open net, misses the puck. That's quite unfortunate, as that just wastes a couple of seconds apparently, as the Gophers continue on yet another attack. And Kingis, oh, now Zippy with the save, but he doesn't make the second one. Kingis gets the rebound, and I mean, it's obviously an important part of the game if it's in the name of the game.
Yes, Gophers opening the scoreline with this. Zippy on the puck now, up the field, only finds Kingis in the center. Pass it to Savatsky, not able to go through Zippy, but the puck does in fact go through Zippy for the second time. Kingis scoring the second one for his team.
Wonderful show from the blue line. Reminds me of one amazing player from the NHL who had the best shot percentage from the center zone, PK Subban. Love that guy.
Lawrence now trying to do something with the puck over here, though he's not able to go further than the center.
Like a clear shot, but Kingis managed to block it immediately, stopping Florence dead in his tracks. Now Swaki on the other side, Danny back. Now Swaki still in the puck, moving forward. Wonderful block by David. Now the blank on the other side, and now it has to get saved by Diogo. A great exchange of attacks.
Got 10 seconds left over here. Eagles on the offensive side, though I don't think anything is gonna come off of that. Yeah, that is correct. Attack fizzles out very quickly. But David now trying to defend Savatsky, send it to Danny. Not able to send in a scoring shot. Neither is Kingis, and the period ends as it was 0-2 in favor of the Gophers.
Great period from both sides. As we see Spike now tying up his skates and going in. Looking like replacing Zippy as of right now in the goalie spot. That does mean we will be a caster down unless Bose decides to join, which is unlikely. So I'm gonna be here alone for this period. Alright. Bose, do we have time for commercials? Is the question. Yeah. Yeah. Before the period starts. Oh, whichever.
A little late, but second goal for LCI style.
Revenge. I must have revenge. You may have forgotten me, but I will never forget you. You cannot imagine the depths I would go to stay alive, fueled by my singular hatred for you. Kenobi!
close. And we are still not in the second period, as I'm unsure of what's happening right now. Yeah. Thank you. Alright, another commercial break. Do we have any more ads, or is that it? Yeah. Alright. So far we're waiting for Spect and David, two of the Slovak players on the ice right now. And David makes his call for being ready. Not sure what's happening with Spect as of the moment. And we head into the second period right now. And it's gonna be Spect and Svaki on the opening faceoff. Gisler gets the puck behind her own net, but immediately loses to Kinges and Svaki, who make a shot, but unfortunately for the Golfers it goes wide. Diogo. Now a shot, Spect makes the save. Now Kinges trying to start another attack with Svaki, and that one goes in. As we see another goal from the Golfers side. And it's 3-0. Golfers versus Eagles. Diogo. Oh, to Kinges. But Danny gets the puck as Kinges couldn't safely pick it up. Now Svaki tried to make a pass to Diogo. That didn't go through, as now Svaki gets the puck back. Now Kinges, where a shot goes wide. Diogo, move to Danny. Now Cabo and Gisler trying to take the puck for the Eagles, but it's gonna be just a long shot from Danny. As Spect now gets the puck, doesn't get it past Svaki though. Now Kinges was in a really good position. Gisler picks the puck up. Gisler. Now Svaki takes it and pushes it in with the rebound. Wonderful offensive action from the Golfers so far this period. They have scored 2 goals in just a matter of 62 seconds. Capo. Svaki moving it forward. Kinges pushes it back to Danny. Danny makes a long pass, doesn't make it actually. Gisler intercepts. Diogo. Oh, David picks it up from Diogo, but unfortunately doesn't make the pass as it goes to Svaki. And now Kinges after the missed shot. The Eagles are really struggling with picking up rebounds that the Golfers put off. Danny over to Svaki through Kinges. Now Gisler making Svaki have a bit of a problem, but that doesn't mean the pass just won't go through, as Diogo now picks up the puck. Diogo loses the puck to Cabo, but Danny was there to cover the net just in time, as now Golfers have to go for a defensive situation, which they immediately move out of, but Diogo loses the puck as well. But Svaki now in the center zone manages to take the puck for his own side. Cabo over to Spect. Passing over to Gisler, but that pass went a bit too far, meaning that Danny managed to pick it up. Tried to pass to Svaki, but Spect intercepts. Cabo now passing to Gisler after failing to pass to the center. Now Cabo once again. Now David pushes it up forward, who makes the shot, but Danny, amazing save. Way too far from the net, but that still counts and should be celebrated as good as a goal, basically. for saving his team right there in a very tough situation. Now Spect. Long pass to Kiesler. Now Cabo tried to pick it up, but the Golfers managed to get it safely into attack. Svaki back to Diogo, trying to find a pass. Gets to Svaki, but the pass back doesn't go through, meaning they have to start from square one again. Now that David over to Cabo, to Kiesler. Eagles in the attack right now, but they lose the puck over to Svaki and Danny as they pass between each other multiple times, and now to Kingis, who finishes it off with a hat trick. Wonderful offensive action as seen from the Gophers right here, and that is gonna make the game 5-0. Expecting Svaki on the faceoff. Now Svaki passing it back over to Danny. Danny passing to Diogo. A slow start to the attack from the Gophers. Now Kingis, great attempt. Now Diogo once again on the puck, shooting, but David makes the block. Now Kingis. Oh! Now that is a goal you do not want to push in or like let in, but sometimes when there's a lot of traffic in front of the net, it just so happens that just this type of shot is the most effective, as he sent it along the ground. Kingis, wonderful goal right there. Diogo on the puck, passing to Danny. Long shot, but there was a crash ready from Kingis, but I don't think Kingis exactly knew what he was doing in that very moment when it did not go in. I don't think Kingis expected the puck to not go in actually. Now Svaki makes the pass to Danny, who's in center in the center zone. Now Kingis having to go and pass back to Danny once again. Back to Kingis. Scabo basically denies any form of future passing as he dumps this one away for the end of period number 2. 6-0 for the Gophers so far. I think there's a clear show of dominance of the Gophers against the Eagles. And now we're almost ready to get into the third period. As Cowboy and Kingis on the opening faceoff. Kingis doesn't get the puck past David, as David makes a really poor pass here, which ends up in Svaki's stick, as he makes a couple of passes to his teammates who are currently back. Diogo now on the puck, trying to start an attack, but messes up, and Cabo, neither Cabo or Kiesler had the confidence of pushing that in fear of bumping into each other, and that leaves nobody with the goal in that very moment. To be honest, it would be probably better if they bumped into each other than if neither of them took it. You always have to think that these situations, despite making you seem like the bad guy, if you take it and the other guy takes it as well and you bump into each other when you shouldn't have taken it, it's definitely way worse if nobody takes it at all. Now Svaki to Danny. Svaki again. And a wonderful positioning from Kingis, who was in center ice, receiving the pass perfectly, as David did not have enough time to react to that. And that is the 7th goal for the Gophers in this match. Kingis passing back to Danny. Danny on the puck. Now Kiesler getting in there. Svaki with respect. Now Cabo. Svaki. Tried to pass to Diogo, but David got there first. Now King is taking it near the Eagles net. And now King is making the shot very wide. But it doesn't matter to the Golfers as they have a 7-goal lead. And oh, a great crash from Diogo here as he manages to push the puck into the net through Cabo. And the many missed shots of the Golfers don't really matter that much when they have this much of success in the attack. They can afford to sometimes shoot wide. But now Spect taking the poacher role for the Eagles side. But now Kiesler keeping the pressure. Now Danny on the puck. Messes up. Spect almost picks it up. Danny. Good pass to Diogo. Ooh, with the off angle. Wonderful shot, but unfortunately went into the side netting. Spect. But loses the puck to Gophers. Kingis makes a wonderful shot, but David saves it. As he is taking the role of goalie now. Ooh, now Svaki trying to get it to Diogo, but that pass was intercepted by Cabo. But Svaki now, once again, trying to get the puck off of Cabo. Svaki gets it over to Diogo this time. Pass over to Danny. Danny, perhaps, gonna be thinking of passing back to Diogo. Yes, he is. And now Diogo tries to send it forward. Kiesel with the interception. But that unfortunately deflects back, not towards the net. As the Eagles could have scored their first goal off the scrim. Now David sends it over to Cabo. Pass to Kiesler, but Kiesler just dumps it away. Kiesler trying to get the puck over Danny, but Danny still somehow makes the pass over to Diogo successfully. Now Svaki off to Diogo. I wonder what kind of attack the Gophers are planning this time, as both Kingis and Danny go to the puck at the same time there. Kingis passing to Diogo. Last 40 seconds of the scrim. So far it's 8-0. We'll see if it will be enough time for one more goal from either side. Now Kingis gets the puck in a good position. Oh, and makes it off the ball. That was a tough angle for the goalie to clear, and absolutely amazing shot from the blue line. As we get into the final half a minute of the game. Svaki passing to Kingis. Kingis on the puck. To Diogo. Now Danny. So to Kingis, last 10 seconds. Diogo makes the shot. David with the save, but Svaki pushes it in. 8 seconds left, and the Gophers make it 10. As the last couple of seconds count down, the Gophers are not calming down with their attack, trying to make a last second shot, but that's not gonna go through Spect, as the Gophers take a 10-0 win over the Eagles. Oh, you got a new ad. We have a new commercial, everybody.
Why with the hole?
Because I was too scared to like cut it like this, you know.
You don't have like what the fuck I do. You don't have like wooden how to say that?
Nah.
I forgot. Yeah, wooden plates. Yeah, for the
Kubicek cooking?
Kubicek is cooking. Yeah, but he's fucking. Dude, yeah.
The fuck is it?
I'm gonna put like I'm gonna make a meal of it soon.
Yeah, meal. Maybe something else.
No, cheese inside, bro. I have it. Oh my god, cheese inside onion. Oh damn.
She's inside the
Fuck.
onion.
Guy. The Crash Eagles are now taking on the Gophers. We're gonna stick around here for about an early goal from Swaki, already setting the tone of the game. And yeah, we'll probably stay here for like a period, and then Flows has a scrim off for himself. Who are you playing, Flows, by the way? So there's gonna be a scrim between the Ring Riders and the London Pumas. Two great teams in Pro Division. Diogo, wonderful shot there, off to the post. Now Tino in there. Kingis with the puck. Danny sends it over to Swaki. Swaki to Diogo. Now Danny. Oh, and a wonderful push through by Danny, as he had made the attack successful and pushed through 3 defenders by himself. Wonderful effort from the Gophers goalie. Swaki over to Diogo. Gophers keeping the puck. Diogo still on the puck, trying to find a passing lane. Oh, messes up the pass there. Loses the puck to Kiesler actually, but Kingis picks it up in a really good position. Dino was able to block it and keep the score as it is. Dino makes a poor dump that went just to Danny and immediately back into the counter attack. Kiesler. Now Kingis sending a long pass over to Swaki. David gets to it first, pass to Tino. Over to Kiesler. Is this a counter attack from Crusher Eagles? No, it's not, unfortunately. As much as we would love to see that. Danny passing over to Swaki. Now David over to Kiesler. But Kingis gets the puck safely. Oh, now Diogo hitting the post. Swaki couldn't crash it, and it's a dump from the Crusher Eagles. Now Kingis to Swaki. Now Danny. Tino holding the puck. Swaki has the puck. Ooh, wonderful shot. David makes the save. Diogo hits the side netting of the net from the off angle. Now it's another dump from the Crusher Eagles. Are they gonna get the puck from Danny this time? Kiesler seems to be pressuring behind the opposition goal, which is not always necessary or needed. Now Diogo making the shot and scoring. Wonderful goal there. Now Kingis and David on the face-off. blank. Trying to pass to Kiesler, but Svaki gets to it. But Tino saves the puck for the team. Unfortunately, the blank dumped it away over to Dani, which immediately led to a shot and another attack from Svaki. Now Diogo. Well, Diogo and King is sandwiching the blank for the puck. He had no chance there. Now Svaki. Fighting with the blank behind the opposition goal. Now the blank has the puck. Oh, and it's gonna go in! The blank scores. Wonderful goal right there. From behind the red line of their own net. And that is a wonderful showcase of an unguarded goal that is usually the case of how you should be playing, actually. But unfortunately, sometimes it just ends up happening like this. King is of the Diogo. White shot from a very good position though. Tino now entering the attack, but they lose the puck immediately. And Dani makes the goal right here from one of the best positions on the ring to shoot from, just straight center in the offensive zone. Now Tino with the blank. Now Tino again, but tried to pass to Kiesler, but she didn't receive the pass perfectly. As now it goes back to Tino, but now Dani picks the puck up. Last 10 seconds, so he's gonna make a really long shot actually. But Svaki gets the dump, and now Diogo cannot get it to Dani fast enough before the end of the first period. And the first period ends 4-0, no, 4-1 for the Gophers. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it from this stream, as Flows now has bought the stream to attend. So I thank you guys all for watching, and we'll see each other in sometime in the future.
Why with the hole?
Because I was too scared to like cut it like this, you know.
You don't have like what the fuck I do. You don't have like wooden how to say that?
Nah.
I forgot. Yeah, wooden plates. Yeah, for the
Kubicek cooking? Yeah.
Kubicek is cooking. Yeah, but he's fucking. Dude,
The pitch.
yeah.
The fuck is he doing?
I'm gonna put like I'm gonna make a meal of it soon.
Yeah, meal. Maybe something else.
No,
Hmm?
cheese inside, bro. I have it. Oh my god, cheese inside onion. Oh damn.
Cheese inside the
fuck?
onion.
A little late, but second goal for LCI style.
Revenge. I must have revenge. You may have forgotten me, but I will never forget you. You cannot imagine the depths I would go to stay alive, fueled by my singular hatred for you, Kenobi.
Now Main shoots and scores. Now Ice Water shot! Nick sends it through.
But then this time 3 with
Oh, what a goal!
What a pass! What a goal!
Trying to shoot Sky with a goal!
What happened there?
Flows gets a fourth.
Rox is being the one to score it.
And what a goal by Skin. Got it. The interception. And now great attack. Yeah. Take 2 points off this match. Now Kebab SSR finally gets the puck out of their zone and scores! First as of this moment. Now it's Dani adding in, and the goalie scores! Record on LCL how many goals Kitsune were going! Sky, over to Kitsune. Kitsune. Back to flows. Oh, Jay Longshot goal! A great equalizer by Baldon Juniors. He getting the 4 goals.
With his lampet.
But Flows goal! Unbelievable in the final second. Takes it home. Half the Midas team is gone. This is goal of the season. Now Flickers getting in a goal. LC Stars.
LC Stars
are the champions
back to
of
back.
LC League Season 2. There you have it. That is the tournament. Thanks for
What
watching.
a game.
This is Slapshot. 10 wins, 0 losses. Stars win the Flows Cup. Quite an entertaining finish, but LC Stars take it in 2 games once more. For the 4th time, they have won the LC League. And Poland wins the bronze medal. Martin and saves it, and a goal by Savik!
Slovakia!
Hat-trick! Slovakia wins! Slovakia wins! For the first time ever!
In the final.
Team Baldon are LC League champions!
And Golden Eagles win the LCL semi.
Pulls out the win for the Golden Eagles as they win the LC League for the first time ever. Golden Eagles, champions of LC League. As Flows claims the title of an all-star champion. Alright guys, I'll play the trailer one last time. Thank you guys tuning in to LC League Season 2. Have a nice day. Are your LC League Season 1 champions. Now main shoots and scores. Now Ice Water shot. Nick sends it through.
But then this time 3 with
Oh, what a goal!
What a pass! What a goal!
Trying to shoot Sky with a goal!
What happened there?
Flows gets a 4th.
Rox is being the one to score it.
And what a goal by Skin. The interception. And now great attack. Slovakia take 2 points off this match. Kebab SSR finally gets the puck out of their zone and scores! First as of this moment. Now it's Danny adding in. And the goalie scores. Record. How many goals? Kitsune will go and Sky, over to Kitsune. Kitsune. Back to Flows. Oh, Jay Longshot goal! A great equalizer by Baldon Juniors. He getting the 4 goals.
With his lampet.
But Flows goal! Unbelievable in the final second. Takes it home. Half the Midas team is gone. This is goal of the season. Now Flickers getting in a goal. LC Stars.
LC Stars
are the champions
back to back.
of LC League Season 2. There you have it. That is the tournament. Thanks for watching.
What a game.
This is Slapshot. 10 wins, 0 losses. Stars win the Flows Cup. Quite an entertaining finish, but LC Stars take it in 2 games once more. For the 4th time, they have won the LC League. And Poland wins the bronze medal. Martin and saves it, and a goal by Savik!
Slovakia!
Hat-trick! Slovakia wins!